I'm going to show you how I built these really cool gates out of reclaimed fence boards and leftover 2x6 from the garden shed build. I'm going to be using the Domino XL machine that you've seen in many of my videos, and I'm going to use the same techniques basically that I used on my garden shed door build, if you saw that video, where I'm attaching the rails and stiles with 140 millimeter dominoes, or 12 millimeter in diameter or thickness, and I'm attaching the rail and stile together with the long dominoes and some epoxy. What's different about this build is that I've dadoed the rails to receive these reclaimed fence boards that are 3/4 of an inch thick, and those have to be assembled between the rails before we domino them onto the stiles. You're also going to notice up here where there's a space between the fence boards, and that's so that they can see out of the gate. And I've done a little detail here with fillets so that dado is not going to fill up with water. The first thing in the process will be to mill down one edge of the 2x6 so I have a smooth piece in order to attach, or a smooth edge in order to attach the rail. And I think it's a really cool way to build a gate, and it's a lot less cumbersome than some of the gates that even the gate I have at my place. The whole concept of this gate came from the customers who sent me a photo that they picked off the internet, and that's the style that I went with. I'm going to show you, if you've never used a domino machine before, we're using a domino that in this case is a 12 millimeter by 140. So we have the domino machine set up so that it will go 70 millimeters deep into each side of our work. So I put my two dominoes in, and then I've got this second piece of material, and I should explain that we've used the domino machine on the tight setting. There's two different settings for the width of the domino hole. This one is set on the tight, this one is set on the loose, and therefore I'm able to slide these two pieces together like so. And because one side of the work has larger holes, I'm able to make some micro adjustments to make this fit real good. So this is a really nice joint. Once this is glued and clamped together and set, it's rock solid. Basically what it is a mortise and tenon machine. Another thing that you'll notice me doing in a lot of the builds is that I'll be planing the edge of the domino with the block plane. And the reason I do that is if I have to do a dry fit, these dominoes fit so snugly that if you don't plane that edge, it's a little bit difficult to get the pieces apart. So what I've done here is I'm rounding over the side of the stile on this gate because all the rest of the lumber is got a rounded edge and it's a 3/8 radius roughly. What I did is I started going the correct way, which is clockwise, and I got some tear out from the router bit. So then I did a couple of passes this way, which is called a climb cut, until I had enough material left that I could go the proper way. And that's sometimes what you have to do when you're routing. All the end cuts were treated with a sealer for pressure treated wood. I'm using the $10 million stick from FastCap to secure this piece of fillet on the miter saw.
So what are the steps you want to let me know? Like,
Yeah, so what we're going to do is, we'll start by building this little H thing with all these boards.
Okay.
You can rack it and square it up. Do you know what racking means? Like remember yesterday when I measured corner to corner?
Correct.
And I give one end a tap, that's racking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's how you...
Like kind of make everything flat. It'll make it.
I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change.
Well, we're ready to do the glue up on this gate. We've got a sheet of plywood that's going to hold this bottom section of the gate together when we take this stile off. This top portion of the gate has the pickets in place and the spacers, and we're going to use a West Systems G-Flex epoxy with a 45-minute working time so we can get everything clamped together and it'll work out great, hopefully.
Then pass it off to you.
And then I'm going to stick this in here like so.
All right. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, for the love of Pete. You're a genius. You are a genius.
oh, okay. Good. So should we get one here too then, I guess?
Yeah, you can't get one there. I don't
Oh
think.
no, that's the wood, is
But I
it?
can here.
Okay.
As the saying goes, you're smarter than you look.
I've been hearing that a lot at Teen Challenge.
And I will just see if I can get this to go down. Oh, I think that actually worked really well. That did it, eh?
Yeah, no light.
Boom. Done. Yeah, so we've got this all glued up, and as you saw, it's always stressful. So make sure you use the longer setup epoxy when you do these jobs. And tomorrow we'll take this out of the clamps and sand it up, and it should be perfect.
6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon.
And while Eugene is sanding up this gate, just a reminder to like this video and subscribe to my channel. All the sanded surfaces of the gate receive a final coat of sealer. I thought I would use Domino's. Jeez. A lot of the builds is that I'll be planing. Thanks for watching. If you'd be interested in a video on how to operate the Domino XL machine and all the different applications it can be used for, let me know in the comments section. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Have a great day.